Passive income. I know that the moment I said this word, the moment I'm saying it in this title, first thing that's gonna come to mind is I feel that this word has been thrown around so many times that it either represents some sort of get-rich-quick thing or easy money. So let me just first begin by saying this. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 7 different ways to generate passive income online this year that's working right now. But let's first define this word passive. What does passive even mean? Well, passive just means 2 things, right? You can either build a passive income stream by either, number 1, putting a whole lot of money up front. Therefore, with this initial capital, it makes you passive income. Or number 2 is you put up a whole lot of time up front, and as a result of this effort and time invested in building up this thing, it eventually makes you money. Because one of the most common things is when people tell me,
"But Peng Joon, that's not passive. It takes time, it takes work."
well, of course, we can't just be sitting around doing nothing and just pray to the money gods and have money fall from the sky, right? So let's make that as the definition, right? And today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how do you generate passive income where you're not putting money up front, but you're putting up your time up front so that eventually you'll be able to build up these different passive income streams. With that said, let's begin with number 1. Number 1 is something I've been utilizing for a really long time, for many years. Let me just quickly share my screen. Number 1 is basically being a self-published author. Now, you're going to realize that I've got many different books published, and these books, they're all self-published, and I sell these books through an online sales process. And what if you could be doing this as well? You see, chances are, whenever I mention this first method, people tell me,
"But Peng Joon, I'm not an expert. I'm not an author. Who's gonna buy my stuff if I don't know how to write?"
Well, here's the first secret. What if I told you that all these books that I've published, they were all published based on my voice, my story, my teachings. However, guess what? I'm not a writer. So do you know what I did? Please write down this word. Okay, it's called repurposing. It's basically all of my books that I've ever created, they were all repurposed based on some format. So for example, this book right here, it was repurposed based on a keynote, a presentation that I did at an event called Funnel Hacking Live. And based on this presentation that I did live, I handed this video, this presentation, this keynote to my team member, and my team member created this entire book based on the process that I talked about at the live event. So what does this mean? So number 1, if you want to be able to generate passive income, you want to be able to think about how can you imagine that you're about to speak in one of the most important presentations in your life. So imagine that you're about to speak in this imaginary presentation. There's got a lot of people gonna be there, and just speak in front of the camera, have it recorded if you feel that writing is not your strength. And what if I told you that's how I created all my books? It was either repurposed from a live training, from a keynote, from a video recording. Because guess what? I'm not good at writing. That's not my strength. I spoke all of my books. So number 1, if you feel that you want to be able to share your voice, your message, and you have something important that will enable you to help your audience in one way, shape, or form, that's the first method. You could be able to be a self-published author. There are a lot of tools today that enables you to self-publish where you don't have to order 1,000 books up front, where your house ends up being a warehouse, but rather you could utilize this thing called print on demand, become a self-published author, so that whenever you have a sale, it gets printed out, it gets delivered. Amazon has their own self-publishing program utilizing their self-publishing arm called CreateSpace. There are a lot of different resources and tools that enables you to become a self-published author really easily. So that's number 1, which is great for those of you that feel that you want to be able to share your knowledge and market through utilizing books. Okay, so that being said, let's go to number 2. So number 2, let me sharing my screen again. Number 2 would be print on demand for t-shirts. And this is a market where when I first started off, I actually dabbled in this market. It's one of my early markets after I transitioned from the gaming space. And put it this way, gamers love swag, right? But the cool thing about merch and selling t-shirts is one of the things I realized is that it is all about going deep. So this, for example, Teespring, a lot of these different platforms like Teespring enables anybody just like you to be able to print on demand for merch. So what does this mean? It means that you literally just design your t-shirt or your swag or your merch on a platform like this, and you don't hold any inventory. But when a sale comes in, the platform will handle everything. They'll handle the printing, they'll handle the delivery, they'll handle the fulfillment, all of it, right? So you don't have to deal with any inventory. You don't have to deal with any of those of those costs involved. They just deduct the manufacturing cost out of the sale so that you don't have to handle anything other than just focus on getting offers in. So what is the way to do this well? The way to do this step well is if you want to be able to go deep in a specific market. So if let's say you're a gamer and you want to be able to go deep with this specific thing, right? This thing that's got a cult following. This is where merch would be great. So for example, like being into crypto, okay? If I wanted to go full-fledged, all out utilizing this method, I would probably go target people who love the Dogecoin, right? I will take all these different funny Doge memes and I would have them printed on a t-shirt, and I want to target people who are into crypto or into Doge, where I would say something like, you know, miss the pump, right? Don't miss whatever, right? So now it's gonna be like, it's gonna be catered to this specific group of rabid buyers in different markets. So it could be for dogs, it could be for crypto, it could be for America, it could be for a political party. Okay, so Teespring would be one of those many sites where you'll be able to utilize print on demand for merch, where you don't have to handle any inventory, and it's pretty much automated the moment you build up the store. That brings us to number 3. Well, number 3 is basically what I'm doing right now, and number 3 is basically a YouTube channel, YouTube videos. Now, first of all, some of you might say, but that doesn't seem to be passive. Sure, shooting a video like this one right now takes time, it requires you consistency, but you're gonna realize that some of these videos that I shot here, they were videos that I created over a year ago. And fast forward today, some of these videos, if you have a good retention rate, if you have a good click-through rate, if the drop-off rate is low and people are staying and they're watching, guess what? YouTube over time is going to recommend that video to a lot more people. So the way I think about YouTube, unlike other platforms, is that YouTube is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And you could create something even if you didn't have any followers. You could just have 17 subscribers, right? If you watch this channel, it wasn't long ago where this channel didn't have any following. But if you are able to give YouTube what it is that they want, which is a good watch time, good retention, good click-through rate, you're going to realize that YouTube is going to pick up that this video is fulfilling these metrics that they're looking at, and they're going to recommend it to more people. And over time, or after 3 months, 6 months, a year, it's going to be recurring. Well, not recurring, it's going to be passive because it was something that you did many months ago, a year ago, and it's still going to be generating income for you, and that's why it's passive. It's something that you do once, upfront, requires your time, but after that, you get paid if it delivers, if it's giving YouTube what it is that YouTube wants. Okay, so that's number 3, YouTube videos. That brings us to number 4. Number 4, if you want to be able to generate passive income, this is one of my favorite ways, but number 4 would be affiliate marketing, promoting SaaS. Now, what is SaaS? SaaS is basically software as a service. You've heard me talk a lot about, on this channel, it's affiliate marketing. But not just affiliate marketing, but affiliate marketing promoting other people's products, particularly softwares as a service. Why? It is because when you are promoting a softwares usually have some sort of recurring or subscription built into it. That's why it's software as a service. And if you want to continue utilizing that service, you got to continue paying every single month. And there are a lot of different softwares out there where if you recommend it a user and the user likes it and they're getting value and it's helping them either automate better or get more leads or more sales, or it's helping them become more productive, more effective, more efficient in one way, shape, or form, guess what? That person, that user is going to continue using that software happily, and they're going to continue paying. And as long as they continue being a paid member, that is how you continue getting paid commissions. So a big part of what it is that I do is I don't just promote my own stuff. I promote other people's stuff, and especially if it's a software that genuinely helps other people, that people will be using and will be on a recurring subscription, so that it's a win for everybody. It's a win for the software company, it's a win for you as an affiliate marketer. And by the way, if you want to truly get good at this, be sure to first of all subscribe to the channel if you like topics like these on affiliate marketing, and be sure to watch my recommended videos on affiliate marketing, especially when it comes to promoting recurring subscription. I created a video on this in the past, and if you want to watch how that works, be sure to watch this next video after you watch this video on how do you promote good recurring softwares that pays out a recurring income stream. Okay, so that would be number 4, affiliate marketing for software as a service. That brings us to number 5. Number 5 would be membership sites. So this is one of my favorite ways, because I truly believe that if you want to build a long-term sustainable income, you got to have some sort of recurring or subscription. So for example, one of the things that I do for recurring subscription is I have a membership site where if a person wants to train with me every single month to find out what's working right now, it's literally the name of the site, what'sworkingrightnow.com, they will be able to train with me every single month. Now, you could be saying,
But Peng Joon, wait a second, that's not passive.
you know, you gotta be able to do these calls. Yes. So first of all, you gotta be able to provide some sort of value in return, right? So for this specific strategy, this requires me to do 1 call a month. Requires my team to compile different resources, ads, templates, systems. But guess what? This is where it is highly scalable, meaning I could have 300 people, I could have 1,000 people, I could have 10,000 people on this thing that's recurring every single month, or 100,000 people. It absolutely makes no difference for me in terms of the effort that I would put in. It's still going to take me the same amount of time, and that's the power over here. It's scalability. So yes, it would be recurring every single month. It is going to require my time, because I need time to fulfill this promise, as well as my team to compile all the different resources. But the power is in scalability. So this strategy would be for you if you're somebody that wants to be able to build up a recurring income stream. It could be coaching, it could be training, it could be something that gives people value every single month. It could be something that's working right now in your market, in your industry. You could be Forex trader showing people the different trading strategies that's working right now, right? So this would be number 5, membership sites, great way to build up a recurring income stream. And that brings us to number 6. Number 6 is something that's probably been one of my favorite methods for the last decade: online courses. For example, this was a course that I created a few years ago, and this course is a course teaching people how to do live events. And live events was something that I did for a really long time. And basically this course teaches people how do you sell the tickets, how do you get people to show up, how do you fulfill the event, how do you execute the upsell, how do you leverage the event. And it's basically my experience of how I did live events during all of the years when I was, living out of my suitcase. And basically, I talk about the different steps now, as well as, how it looked like for me when I was, speaking and doing keynotes and doing workshops and trainings back in the day. Yes, back in the day. I'm actually older, a lot older than I look. But that's basically what I did, right? So over here, why is this a great income stream? It is because this is something that you would do once, and it constantly sells for you again and again and again and again. So think about like your life experience, your passion, what it is that you enjoy doing, what it is that you're good at. And rather than trading time for money, which is what most people do, I'd like you to think about, how can I take what I'm already doing right now in life with my clients, and how can I turn that into some sort of training? Most people trade their time for money. That's how most people are conditioned to think, based on our educational system, based on our environment, based on how we grew up, right? Advice from parents and the people around us. And even though it's okay to sell our time for money initially, the next question I'd like you to think about is, well, what am I currently doing where I'm just giving my time away, but how can I turn that into some sort of training or course? And understand something, courses isn't necessarily about selling information. A course could be the assets that was created as a direct result of you doing your thing. So imagine if you are servicing clients and you're currently just trading your time for money, or you're coaching them. Ask yourself, well, can I take these different assets where I'm helping my client get this specific result? Maybe I can take this process that was built, I can strip out their private details, and maybe those processes, the mind maps, the cheat sheets, the action plans, the swipe files, the scripts that was created as a direct result of me trading my time for money, can I take that and turn that into a digital asset that works for me forever? Can I take what I'm already doing my client, where I'm spending one-on-one time with them, can those sessions be bonus sessions inside a members area that helps other people that's similar to that client who has got similar problems? Right? So this is where I'd like you to start thinking about, how can you take what you're already doing in life and turn that into some sort of training. It could be a course, it could be a systems, it could be your assets that you did, but now when you sell this offer, it no longer takes up your time. And that's why it will be truly passive. Like this training over here that I'm showing you over here right now, this training was something that I did once, 2 years ago, right? But it's still generating an income for me today. Why? Because I was willing to invest my time initially. And that's why, because when it's built up, that's when it's able to generate me passive income. Does that make sense? So that brings us to number 7. Saved the best. Well, I wouldn't say it's the best. They're all good. Wouldn't you agree? Right? Basically, number 7 is smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, do smash the like button. It does help the channel out. Let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is. End of commercial break. But basically, number 7 is, drum roll, it would be affiliate marketing promoting platforms. That's right. What does that even mean? So for example, this is affiliate marketing where I was promoting something that I didn't even think about promoting. I was doing a YouTube video, and that YouTube video talked about different platforms to buy and trade. And some people talked about in the comments, said, how does this work? So in that video, I put in one link that was basically my affiliate link. And as a direct result of that, this platform, first of all, it gives a 25% commission based on the spread. So that means whenever a person makes a trade, you get paid commissions based on the percentage of the spread. Does that make sense? So based on that one video, I've only promoted this once, you can see the power of this. Okay, so you can see that I referred 102 traders and I got 710 people referred to this platform, where this platform will continuously pay me an affiliate income as long as people continue utilizing this platform. Now, you could be in a totally different market. It could be the case that you're not in Forex or trading. Your platform, your market, it could be in travel. Guess what? All of the biggest platforms out there, it could be Agoda, it could be Booking.com, it could be TripAdvisor. Guess what? They all have an affiliate platform. So sometimes affiliate marketing doesn't necessarily mean that you have to refer somebody to buy something somewhere, but affiliate marketing could be getting people to utilize a specific platform. It could be trading on a specific platform. It could be buying their hotel tickets. It could be travel, booking their flights. So ultimately, affiliate marketing, to really get good at it, is really about understanding not how do I persuade somebody from a no to a yes, but rather who are the people that's already saying yes and they're going to buy this thing anyway, so they might as well buy it through you. So this is something that I'm thinking about all the time, and that's how I weave in affiliate offers to my content and sell without being salesy. And what if you could be doing that as well? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to get really good at affiliate marketing and utilize all these different strategies to generate different passive income streams, then be sure to subscribe to this channel and be sure to binge watch this entire playlist that's going to appear in front of you in about 3 seconds if you want to get real good. Here we go.